Oh, hello, Janine Amory. You're feeling strong and positive. That's a good thing, first thing to read. How are we all? Happy Easter, Anne Blatt. Happy Easter to you. Oh, is Nadia okay now? Was a little upset. She was a little upset this morning and she's a little upset now. So she's not in a great place. So I've told her to go upstairs, have a bath, have a lie down, have a chill. Yeah, it's taking its toll, isn't it? I mean, it takes its toll on all of us in very different ways. So she's upstairs, bless her. She's just trying to get some chill time. Happy Easter, Sky Elise. Hiya, Angela Anderson. Hello, Michael Augustine Reed. That's such a grand name, isn't it? Michael Augustine Reed. So I'm afraid it's just me tonight. Lucy Newton, I am drunk. Nothing more simple than just saying that, is there really? I used to say that when I was drunk. I say, I'm drunk. Well, I hope you're happily drunk. And if you are, good on you. Beverly Pickard, hi from Louisiana. How are things going down there? I know it's tough down there. Nicola Madwick. We have had a nice day. It's been a sort of low-key day, but you know, the girls have really cheered us up. Kiki made the most fabulous sticky toffee pudding. What is your favourite pub pudding? Do you know what I mean? Sort of pub Britishy sort of pudding. What's your favourite pudding? We had a sticky toffee and I ate a little bit much, and that's why I'm sweaty, because I've just done a workout. Tired mummy, hiya, sorry, not a good day. No, I think a number of people are feeling that. Who's that said? Someone said, happy Easter, Mark, lovely to see you. It looks lovely to see you, Lorraine Eads. Jenny Lever, thank you for the compliments about my moves. Lucy Newton, spotted dick, and the same back to you. Words cannot describe how good the sticky toffee pudding was. Words cannot describe, so I'm not even going to try. Rachel Elizabeth, you've had a crappy day, don't know why. I think Nant is in the same place. It's not that there's been any overtly bad news or worse news than there is, but it's just that sinking sort of numb bruise, isn't it? Does anyone else feel that? Are you guys feeling that? Oh, apple crumble, that's a good one. There's a good one in the Sunday show today for that. To members, the Sunday show, we have a really fast broadband. It took 3 attempts for me to get this uploaded. I think there are problems at YouTube's end with the server. No criticism of YouTube, I just think volume of stuff. Ashley Gardner, you find today's gone too fast. Well, with your dancing feet, I'm not surprised your entire life is racing past you. You move so fast. But were you impressed, Ashley, with my dance moves last night? I was thinking of you when I did a bit of the old Irish jig. Danielle Long, bad day, sorry to hear that. Hi, Kiki, I'm just telling everyone about your sticky toffee pudding. Come on in. She's just lurking in the dark with potentially another pudding under her arm. You all right, darling? She's come down to get crisps. Can you believe it? Not only has she made great news that Boris Johnson's out. It's sweet because the girls are invested in this. I think Maddie or Kiki, one of the two of them, came down and said, oh, Boris is out. And it was like, oh yeah, that's good. Nicola Jenkins, yes, it's just a crappy time. It comes in waves for me. Yeah, and I think it's coming in an almighty wave for Nads at the moment. I think she's getting in the bath now. I'm sure she'll touch base with you again tomorrow. What you get of Nads is you get a very open and honest her, like you do in most things she's in, actually. But she kind of, this is real. She just feels flattened, tired, exhausted. So, Sarah M. how to have the metabolism of a 12-year-old. I know, just look at her, running around the kitchen, spying for snacks, scratching her nose. Look, she's found some Ribena. She's now looking for a glass that's big enough to justify the Ribena, aren't you? Where are those pint glasses when you need them? I will all say hi. So why doesn't everyone send a whole load of hearts for Nadia upstairs? She's had a tough day. Been giving her lots of hugs. I've been giving her lots of moral support. I whisked her for a dance in the kitchen today whilst I was editing. She was cooking. Knickerbocker Glory! Knickerblocker Glory. That's a different one. Kiki's got hollow legs, Lynn Aoki says. I think she has got hollow legs. I've got a very full stomach, though. Oh, look at all those hearts. God, such variety of hearts. When you go up, Kooks, tell your mum there's lots of hearts coming her way. Your dancing really cheered me up last night. Liverbird 55, that's what it's all about. It may have cheered you up, but I've got a definite crick in my neck. Got a crick in my neck. I've got a bit of an ache in my hip. So there you go. Right, a couple of things. What do you think Nanny Di is very good. I spoke to her on the phone today. She's great. We're going to be trying to fix her Skype by remote so that we can give you guys some Nanny Di virtually. A bit like Teddy appears in the Teddy talk in the Sunday show today is absolutely brilliant. I mean, it started in God knows where, and it just went somewhere so specific. It's made me think about it for the rest of the day. What do you guys think? I'm just having some vitamin C. Has anyone else noticed? I haven't got Nadia here to tell me to schmark. Has anyone else noticed when you drink this sort of vitamin C stuff, it comes out exactly the same colour? It's really weird. And sometimes if you've forgotten you've had it, it's the shock of a lifetime, isn't it? Tracy Lindsay, is Nadia okay? She's okay. I'm going to be lying if I said she's okay. She's very down. She's physically fine. She's exhausted. She's tired. I think she's grief-stricken. Wouldn't be too strong a term to use an expression about all of this, as we all are. I mean, she's not feeling any different to anyone else, but she said, "Oh, Mark, babe, I really don't feel up to it tonight." So I said, "Look, come on, I'll talk to you lot. I'll talk to you lot and explain." So yeah, I'll send all of your love. Any ideas when lockdown? Well, that's a good question, Josie Louise. That's what I've got in the title here, isn't it? Will lockdown be lifted? I don't think it's going to be lifted this week. I think we might see another 3 weeks, just for the hell of it, really. I think without Boris Johnson at the helm, they're going to have to be seen to be playing it cool. I mean, imagine if Dominic Raab just waltzed in and said, "Yeah, lift the lockdown," and it all went terribly wrong. It's not going to look good, is it? So I think they'll be cautious. So I think we'll look at another 3 weeks, and then I think halfway through these 3 weeks, they'll start to give us an exit plan. That's my hunch. I think we talked about a couple of nights ago the possibility of kids going back to school at the summer half term, but as many of you said, that would be ridiculous because then it would only be 3 or 4 weeks to go. So end of May, Laura Laidlaw. Yeah, when you say lockdown's lifted, I don't think we're ever really going to see, I hate to say this, I don't think we're ever really going to see lockdown. The term lockdown might be lifted, but I think we're going to be seeing such rules around social distancing that it won't be or feel like life was before, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I tell you what, I am a bit annoyed, and I don't want to go there because this isn't what this is about, but on our coronavirus chat yesterday, I think we're becoming like almost the worst casualties, aren't we, in Europe? So there will have to be some examination over why we seemed so sort of blasé about this, didn't we? I mean, we did seem very blasé about it. Lorraine Eads, 50% of people in my town are taking no notice of lockdown at all, which makes me so sad and cross. Where are you? Whereabouts in the world are you? That's so frustrating, isn't it? It just makes me want to go out there and just, I don't know, breathe. Thank you for the vlog. No school anymore this term in France. This term, you mean this next term coming? No. A number of universities have confirmed that they're not, and I thought that was a crow barking. A number of schools, colleges have said they're not going to be teaching until September. I think it is the shock of it all that's hit Nadia, yeah. Kirsty Walker-Ryan, I've had enough, they don't seem to be getting any plan. No, but bearing in mind, we are, what was it Churchill said? We're at the beginning, we're not at the end, we're at the beginning of the end. And I get what he means. I think we are only in the first 3 weeks. Though 3 weeks feels like an eternity, let's put it in context. Many of us go on holiday for a week or 2 weeks. So let's imagine this is just an extended holiday. You know, life does pause back at base, doesn't it, when we go on holiday? So I think the next point to get really itchy, and of course financially, if the money isn't trickling through to people who need it, this is going to happen much sooner. We talk about that in the vlog today when it goes up in a couple of days' time. Then I think we'll be getting squeaky bottom time at the end of the next 3 weeks. Samantha O'Hanlon, it's your birthday today. Please can I have a happy birthday shout out? Of course you can. I wonder why they hold they've held your message for review. I'm just going to show it. Jules Thane, take care, Nadia. I've got to have a drink because I haven't had a drink since I did my workout. Do you remember when you were at school and you did like lots of fun and then you did this? And you'd end up looking at your mates, trying to kind of drink faster than each other, but at the same time breathe. Yes, we made £2,661 raised by you guys. If I had like a, I don't know, or a I do all of those. I haven't, so I'll just go. So yeah, well done, guys. That was just amazing. She, to be honest with you, the one little glimpse of spark of joy she's had all through her day is getting little updates on how that amount of money's just gone up and how she feels she's really we've done a really good job of supplying the training and a childline person on the phone. So, you know, it's just lovely. So, lots of people asking how Nanny died. She's absolutely fine. I think, to be brutally honest with you, she finds life here. She loves life here. But she finds it's very busy. It's very busy. And we're all big characters. And she's a big character too. And you know, at a certain age, you kind of want your home comforts, don't you? So in her going home, though we weren't happy about it, we have to respect that she wanted to do that. So she did. We'd love her ultimately to be back here, but that can't happen now. But you know, she's fine. And I think she's probably happier pottering about her flat, going out and getting her water, staying safe and all that sort of stuff. As I say, we're going to try and get her Skype sorted so you can talk to her. What is it, that drink, Mark? It looks pale green on my screen. I think it's the bottom, it's the kind of tortoise shell sheen of this incredibly expensive glass. Tumbler glass, absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. It's full of gin. Don't tell Nads. It's full of gin. Mixed with a little bit of tonic. Yeah, that's great, that gin. Vitamin C, you're absolutely right, Shelley. Christine Devotti, feeling low today. Ooh, does that help? I know, it's, thanks Mel W. It's going to look, well, I won't go there because I can hear Nadia upstairs going, Mark! So much strain on the supermarket workers, 70% of our team are off sick, so remaining of us are doing double work. What are the laws on if you don't feel safe to go into work, you don't go into work? What are the laws on you making that choice? Not whether your boss says you have to. I want to know, what are the laws on that? Tell me now. I want to know. But the other thing I was reading about today, this is curious, and this came up in the Sunday show too, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Apparently, everyone on the planet is having more dreams than ever. Are you having dreams, team? Are you having mad dreams? I had such a vivid dream the other night, but it was a really scary one, which I don't want to share. Passive aggressive, hi, where's Nadia? She's very small. No, she's upstairs. She's had an emotionally tough day. She's just finding it all a bit, oh, Katie Johnston, I'm seeing these messages come through, sending you all of our love. All of our love, Katie. Oh, Kim Lakides, it's as simple as that. You just don't get paid. There's no appeal. You don't get sick pay or anything. You have to trust your employers to actually make the assessment for you. It's like my daughter Izzy. She didn't want to work in a certain place, and she was told she had to, and she was like, "No, I'm not going to." But you're taking huge risks, aren't you? Annie J, my dreams are really weird. Yeah, well, apparently lots of more people are having dreams because, ironically, 62% of people are sleeping more. Are any of you sleeping more? Melanie B, weird and scary dreams. I think the new app coming out is interesting. You know, the fact that we couldn't get the testing sorted, even though we kept saying we could, I'll believe the app when I see it. I agree, more dreams, more sleep because of no alarm clock. Kiara Hewitt, you've hit the nail on the head, and this is what the study's showing. The study's showing that whilst there is all the anxiety that comes from work, money, lack of structure and all that kind of stuff, there's also another side where when we turn our bodies off so we can't be consciously worried about money, practicalities and all the rest of it, life, we're a bit freer because we're not enchained, we're not enslaved by all the kind of time constraints of everything. Selena Lufog, you're not sleeping at all. Sarah Barrow, I've never slept so much and I'm more and more tired. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I mean, I'm not sleeping at all well, but even when I do get a good night's sleep, I feel more tired. T Upstitch. Hi T, not seen your name before, I don't think. I'm sleeping less. Velvet Crush, nightmare, trapped and surrounded by crocodiles, couldn't escape. Corona crocodiles? Wow. Does anyone remember in the 70s Corona Pop? Do you remember Corona Pop? They had those bottles that had the perforated bits at the top. And I think if you took the top, if you collected the lids, you got money back. The Pop Man used to bring them when my grandparents lived in Birmingham. Is anyone here from Birmingham? From Great Bar? We used to have like, the milkman would deliver, well, I don't even know if it was the milkman. I think it was a different man. I think it was the Pop Man, Nan called him. Did you ever have a Pop Man? Yeah, and he used to bring Corona bottles. I'm almost certain they're called Corona. Yeah, I think they were called Corona bottles, not Corona beer. As Nadia finished the cupboards, Nikita A, big laughing, hysterical emojis. Had she started them? That's the question I'd like to ask. Oh, you've dreamt about sharks, Lisa J. So we've got crocodiles and we've got sharks. Yes, you, Ali Prentice, you used to have Corona Fizzy delivered to your house. Yeah, so did I remember it. I'm sure, wasn't it the one that had, didn't they have like cartoon characters where they characterised the bubbles in it as little people? And in the adverts, they'd walk around. Almost certain they did. Corona Pop, yeah, Velvet Crush, yeah, Cardington Avenue. Don't know if anyone knows it. What was that? Penny Spearing. Sorry, I missed the beginning. Where's Nadia? Nadia feeling very down, very flat, very called out by the sort of societal trauma that we're all under, and she just felt she just literally didn't have the energy to be able to sort of pick her head up and chat tonight. So she just asked if I'd mind taking it solely. So Curly One, shout out. Was Corona Uncle used to deliver you like cartoon characters, Barney Clark, weren't they? Leo Vibe Feeler, you're dreaming about getting lost in hospitals. Jesus, it's like a proper horror film, that, isn't it? I do remember Cresta Strawberry Soda. Who's just asked me that? Someone's just asked me that. I live in Great Bar, Birmingham. Nikita, hey, yeah! Jeanette Barrett, you used to have a Pop Man. And the Pop Man was different to the Milkman, wasn't he? Yeah, we call it Pop. Any other funny dreams? Any other funny dreams? You know Cardington Avenue, Miranda A Survivor. When you get to the end of Cardington Avenue, right at the cul-de-sac end, we were, where were we? God, I mean, I left there when I was 7. My nan and granddad used to live there. Was it 67? I can't remember. It was right in the middle of the end of the cul-de-sac. Mark, do you remember Chris? Oh, there you are, Kerry Duff. I do. West Brom Albion. So tired, I feel like I'm walking through jelly constantly. I feel 1 minute, I feel bipolar all the time. I feel 1 minute of just like, yeah, Claire LC. I think Maddie's dreaming about KFC as well. And then the next minute I feel absolutely floored. I mean, before doing this, and then before doing my workout, my Jimmy Timpson, Joe Wicks, I was on the sofa and I thought there's no way I'm going to be able to do anything else. Then I did my workout, then I got the energy. I saw a spring break party live on Instagram, over 100 kids all partying in Florida. Mikkel, August and Reed. Outrageous. What Boxes Media, what do you think they will say tomorrow about lockdown? I tell you what, I can't guarantee what they'll say, but I tell you what they need to do is if they say anything, it needs to be not wishy-washy, and it needs to be not done in an apologist way, and they don't need to say what they think they want that people want them to say. Do you know what I mean? I keep thinking they're making decisions and not saying stuff because they're worried about what they think we want to hear. Do you get me? I think they just need to be bold. Yeah, 3 more weeks, boom. Then we all know what we're dealing with. And then we'll all get together and we'll all have a longer chat and we'll all just go, we're thinking of trying to do a few more sort of skits and stunts and silliness on both YouTube and Instagram just to keep you guys entertained. Oh, Nanny Di sent a very sweet message today. She said, oh guys, you're doing such a good job of keeping everyone entertained. And genuinely, we are loving entertaining you. And it really, really stimulates us too. It keeps us going. It keeps us focused. It keeps us, connected with you guys. Yeah, Missing Loose Women, Nadia's missing it too. Used to go to school with Carol. Used to see her in the disco hut. I bet you did. I can imagine Carol was a bit of a disco. Moving on to my second drink. I've had one drink. Have I finished it? No, I haven't. Let me finish this. I've got to go back to being a 6-year-old coming from the playground. Hang on. Oh, that's so nice. Kay Webb, you dreamt you were a bat. I hope you didn't get eaten by a strange person. They just need to say it outright and stop stop milking it. You're absolutely right, Lily Clayton. Shout out, Julie E. Sky Elise, we love you even more with supplying us with laughter. Well, you know what? We try to supply with laughter. We try to connect with you in a real way. I've promised a bit of a, excuse me, I'm soaking wet from my workout. I've promised you a bit of a health chat, mental health chat. I'll do that tomorrow. And yeah, we do want to entertain as well. Why are your dogs barking? They're not our dogs, Jane. They're the neighbour's dogs, and therein lies an enormous story. Samantha O'Hanlon, I'd like you to sing Happy Birthday to me, Mark, please, as I'm your absolute biggest fan ever. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Samantha O'Hanlon. Happy birthday to you. I really want to be your friend too. Does anyone remember Les Dawson's Happy Birthday, Samantha? Thanks, Mark, for doing this on your own. Remember, in the early days of this channel, I was a bit put out when we lost Kay from the videos and game, Mark, but love you so much now. Helen Durkin, that's very sweet of you. That's very kind of you. I can be bloody annoying, and believe me, no one knows how annoying I am more than me, because I have to edit me. And if you think what's annoying in the vlogs, imagine what I cut out that I think's annoying. Do you get me? Most of the stuff on the cutting room floor is me being bloody annoying. It's someone's birthday every day on here, weeb. It is. It really is. Because there's 365 days of the year. And every day of the year there's someone's birthday. Louise Jones, you're not dreaming at all well. Michelle Hughes, any bananas left? It's a good question. Don't tell anyone. Hang on, I'll be back. 1 second. It's all your fault. It's all your... Oh, it's already open. It's all your fault, Michelle Hughes. Why are farmers have to pour out milk? Is that why we're running out? Maybe they haven't pour away milk because it's going off. I don't know. I haven't seen the story, but I'd imagine that there are huge backups. I was thinking about garden centres the other day. I was thinking, yeah, male grooming. I did do a shave thing the other day, which was quite fun. I got a lot of funny feedback. But you're right, I think I should. I reckon the milk's gone sour, don't you? I reckon they're having to milk the cows, but the demand isn't there because they can't get it out, or something like that, I guess. Excuse me. Nadia would say don't eat that whilst doing a live, so I'm going to place it to the side. Bex Goodman, shout out to all the fellow pharmacy workers. Pharmacy workers, a big shout out to you. I love waiting in pharmacies for my prescriptions, normally. I do. There's something really sort of, I don't know, comforting about it. It's weird, isn't it? It's all those things that my granddad used to do I like doing. Farmers are pouring milk out. Here we go, superlative. Because a huge percent of our customers are closed. Supermarkets aren't enough. There we go. So now the hoarding surge is finished. It's all over. Julie Neary, Nadia is taking a break. She's taking a break, she's taking a rest, she's taking a breath. She's breathing, she's sighing, she's moaning, she's groaning. There you go. What is your all-time favourite movie, Angela Locke? Well, I find that very hard because I have a different favourite movie for every different mood. But if I had to name, my favourite filmmaker is David Lynch. So if I had to name a film, it would probably be something like Blue Velvet. But Joker is up there too. Mark, do you remember The Woman in Red from 1984? The song by Chris de Burgh, or the movie. Nadia does deserve a break, and that's what I said to her. I punched her really hard, knocked her over, and she lay down. No, I'm joking. She does deserve a break. Sometimes she needs to be wrestled into a room and just told to calm down and slow down. He does not look that. Oh dear, what's that? Sophie. My boyfriend, who I haven't seen for weeks because of social distancing, has today gone to his cousin's for a party. He does not live there. I'm literally so angry. That's a bit naughty. That's a bit naughty. That is a bit naughty. I get your frustration there. I watched You Because of You, Henrietta Henson. Because of You, the Netflix series. Always dreaming about zombies, Annie J. Apparently there's an app. There's an app. Ah, The Nest. Of course, The Nest is on. And we'll review it tomorrow. There's an app, isn't there, that you can go running. Kiki was telling me about this when we were running last, saying that it sounds like zombies are chasing you. Yeah, True Romance, that's a good film. Yeah, I like that. Mark, I love Frank Capra. Frank Capra, great director. Killing Eve tonight. Is Killing Eve on? Sleep is what she needs. That's exactly what she needs. I do need a break. If you haven't seen the Sunday show and you're a member, do go and check it out. It's a cracking little show. It's a very funny moment in the papers section where the noise Nadia makes is quite phenomenal. Big hugs to Nads. Oh, look, guys, you lot are so lovely. So, look, here's the thing. Tomorrow, it's the week again, but it's Easter Monday. There's going to be a bit of a... We're going to do a bit of an Easter egg hunt for the girls tomorrow. And I've watched a film called The Platform. I'm going to be reviewing that on the Popcorn Junkies. I think Maddie's going to watch it. We're both going to do that. We'll review The Nest. We'll have our lives, all that malarkey. But, yeah, so we're going to be around all week. We might be adjusting the times a bit earlier in the evening, so we've just got a bit more time with the girls of an evening. So yeah, anything else? There was no demand for milk. Yeah, I haven't read about the milk crisis, but I'll go and have a look at it. Go and read up on it now. I always find the American press briefings quite interesting. Don't you? Is anyone else a fan of the what's his name? Fauci, is he the sort of medical sort of doctor expert, short guy? Very good. Fauci. Can anyone remember his name? So favourite films, yeah, it's very hard to... If you go to the Popcorn Junkies Instagram account, you'll see most of the films that I really highly rate, I'm currently recommending, actually, to watch in lockdown. So that would be a good... Fauci, that's it. Thank you, Mel W. Of course, my heart goes out to New York, because in 2 days' time... Yeah, so not tomorrow, Tuesday, me and Nanny Di were due to fly out to New York to deliver you the vlog of a vlogging lifetime. We did it last year. A lot of you who've been here for a year or so will have remembered it. It was great fun. We were sort of half the vlog whilst Nadia was vlogging from London. We're anticipating doing the same. Nanny Di's had a knee operation since then. We were going to be doing a lot more. Virgin, rather thankfully, have said that we can hold our tickets open until 2022. So that will come. Nadia will be cooking tomorrow as well, of course. Yeah, that'll be her live. But we're very sad. So we would have been going off to New York. But anyway, we're going to be here all week. We're going to be here all week with you, doing strange and weird things and having a laugh. Do you still keep everything you've recorded? We do have a drive. Oh, something in my eye. Do have a drive, a couple of drives actually, where we back everything up in case there's a problem. Oh, God, sorry. I've got something in my eye. What is it? Help me. I really want to eat that banana right next to me. And because I've been told I shouldn't eat bananas on live chats, I might have to go. Gardening blog. There'll be a new gardening blog. I've got a few trims and bits and bobs with Nanny Di in it. Now here's the thing. I'm a bit reluctant to kind of churn out green fingered hell without Nan in it. But we could be not having Nan for about 6 months, 3 months, 3 weeks. I don't know, however long it'll be. Anyway, hopefully we'll be able to get Nanny Di back. I really want to. So anyway. Not feeling rough. Philippa Wallace Dunlop, I am feeling rough after my dance medley. And it was a dance medley, wasn't it? Bloody hell. Anyway, guys, so look, yeah, we're nearly at 100,000, and apparently I'm going to have to go through pregnancy at 100,000. But guess what? What do you think of this idea of us doing a sort of British tour? I realise for our international followers this is no good, but a British tour of the UK in a camper van, doing meets and greets. That might be quite good, wouldn't it? Anyway, so that's a thought for, I don't know, 150,000 if we ever get there. I'll probably be 97. Anyway, guys, lots of love. Love to Stoke. I keep seeing it go up there. Lorraine Salt. And Nads will be back in the morning. Meanwhile, you are an exotic tangerine. Get a cappuccino on me. Does anyone look at, what's his name? Bob Mortimer. Go to Bob Mortimer's Twitter account and look at his train guy. It's hysterical. Anyway, lots of love. Mwah. Take care, guys.